Welcome to Border Life, where this week we're heading to Selkirk via foreign lands. Gethin Chamberlain is an international photojournalist and human rights investigator. Over the past 30 years, he's seen the worst.
It makes me angry. When you go to the places and you see those living conditions, you think, oh, crying out loud, how could this possibly be?
From wars to slave sweatshops, he's witnessed conflict and exposed injustice.
If a t-shirt costs £1 or £2, it was not made by happy workers. It was made by people who've been exploited.
A man on a mission, Gethin's also battled on behalf of wildlife, reporting on the fight for survival as rainforests burn.
Journalism gets a bad name, and rightly so in many cases, but we can do good stuff. You can make a difference. You can point at something and say that's not right.
But now something nearer home is right. When not travelling the world in search of a story, Gethin lives in the Borders, where he's got his sights on a rather safer assignment. Here in Selkirk's Mauldsheugh Wood, Gethin started a new project. The aim of Go Wild Scotland is to enhance this outdoor space and bring people together with nature. I sat down with this much-travelled photojournalist to talk about his new venture and find out about his journalistic career.
My sort of break, I suppose, was with the Iraq War. The initial thing in Iraq was for the invasion. And then every 6 months or so, I'd go back for a week or a couple of weeks to do some more reporting, usually with Scottish regiments. Each time you go back, it became more dangerous. So the first time there with the Black Watch, there was a moment where they'd been besieging a village and it was too dangerous to go in until the commanding officer said, right, we're just going to march into it. We're taking off the body armour, we're taking off the helmets, we'll just march into this place. It was April the 1st. I thought, this is absolute madness. But, it's the job, so you go along with him thinking, we're going to die. But it was such an act of bravado that this was a crowd, they surrounded him. And it kind of worked. It won people over. He was prepared to sort of debate with them. We've got no water, we've got no electricity. So right, we'll try and fix.
A war was just the start. Gethin went to live in India, working for papers like The Observer and The Guardian, and reporting on the poorest in society.
First of all, we went to Bihar and looked at local trafficking, how children in villages were so poor that the parents would sell the kids. I mean, you're talking to a mother and saying, why did you sell your child? I have no money. I've got 5 children. 6 was just too many. So 1,000 rupees, £10. Sold the kid.
Covering the plight of children sold into slavery could be harrowing, but there was the occasional happy ending.
We'd got one of the dads with us. We got him to the house, and inside the house, we got the phone and we said, we're here to see this girl. They called her and she comes out through the curtains at the back and, are you, what her name was? And she said, yes I am. And you're free. And we took her outside and this hug with the dad, this fantastic photograph I managed to get of this howl of joy, and it's just a visceral thing where it's, oh my God, my daughter. And it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful to see them reunited like that. And you think, yeah, we did something that was good. We did something that was okay.
You went on to become something of a campaigning journalist, didn't you, internationally?
Yeah, I suppose so. Labour rights, I think, was the thing that really sort of struck me. we ended up in the house of a girl. She had been born with no arms. She did everything using her feet. I've never seen anything like this. She was making false eyelashes with her feet for, I can't remember, I think it was a penny, something ridiculous, like it was a penny a pair or something like that. It was she's threading these things with her toes. People go in and they buy them and they're shiny and they're glittery and the music is playing in the shop and it's a different world. You have no idea what it's like in that little village at the end of the world, and you're highlighting an abuse or an injustice but doing it through journalism. You are looking at the situation and you're reporting what is there.
Gethin, you've also concentrated some of that passion, that interest on wildlife.
I just like wildlife, to be quite honest. And I like, the orangutans was about palm oil production. You pick up your bottle of shampoo and you don't think that thousands of miles away, someone has just cut down a rainforest. We turn up and the place is essentially still on fire. And the orangutans that lived in that forest, they're either dead or, they're fleeing, their habitat's gone. To see that the scale of the devastation, I was seeing that look like something from a First World War battlefield, just stumps with bits of smoke, and you can write that, but the picture really, there are times when you've got to have that picture.
From the exotic to the local, Gethin and his family eventually returned to Scotland, finding a home in Selkirk, setting up a nature reserve by the river on the edge of the town, putting in a bird hide and a pond, and using photojournalist skills, a website and social media to capture the magic. What about social media, Gethin? How important has that been in setting up this project?
Absolutely crucial, because when we started it, we have the lockdowns, we have pandemic, and so we're actually been able to use the Instagram, Facebook, to Twitter to bring pictures into people's homes. People who weren't able to get out were able to see what's happening just down the road. And a number of people who've said, we look at the website every day just to see what's going on. It makes my day.
So, Gethin, were there any paths here before?
There was a central path through the wood, but we've cut out this path alongside the river.
And Gethin, I can see that somebody's been doing a bit of tree planting.
Yeah, we've planted these wee rowans, and there are some oaks. We've got more further on in the wood, about 200 all in all.
And the bird books?
Yeah, we've put this one up here and all around the wood to try and bring in more of the songbirds. This one's been had a go at by the woodpecker, but that's nature, that's how it works.
So this is where the lessons are held, presumably?
This is where the circle that we've built for the local schools to use and for the youth groups. We have the beavers, the brownies, they come along. They've built some of these little hedgehog houses which are tucked away, quite well camouflaged, but you can just see the little openings for them. And that really gets the kids involved because they're actively seeing something and they're excited about it.
Has it been, in a way, therapeutic for you to do a project close to home like this one?
Yeah, it's very strange. I find people sort of stopping and talking to me in the town, and people come along when you're in the wood and say, "This is really nice. We didn't realise this was here." It's a nice feeling. I've got to go to fantastic places, and it is quite nice sometimes to go and do something that is a little calmer. If I'm sitting at the bird hide and a woodpecker comes down, there's a bit of a buzz. you've got a result. It's the same with children. You put in the work, and then you've got a result. You've got something to show for it. Yeah.